What is up, friends? Welcome back to College Sports Corner. I'm Barry. It's Thursday. Tournament's already started. A few more hours from now and tomorrow, and then the weekend's here. I mean, what else can you ask for? Um, we're going to go over Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and last night today. We only got a couple news items. It's been kind of a slow news week. But anyway, yeah, tournament started. Seems to be a lot more controversy this year than there was previous years in teams there should be in, teams that shouldn't be in. Every year it could be getting worse. I just don't notice. But it seems like there's a lot of people uh, mad at the NCAA committee and all that. So, my personal opinion, I think the NCAA committee gets together with the CFP and goes out and gets drunk and who knows what they do the night before selection. That's just my opinion because lot of stupid a lot of stupid choices are made in this tourney and back in the CFP. So I think they all get together and just get drunk and throw up all night and then get up with hangovers the next day and decide, hey, let's pick some teams. Anyway, hey, before we get started here, tell your friends, tell your family, hit that subscribe button down there and so you don't miss anything. Because of the tourney, not a whole lot of games these last few days, just a few. Not like the regular season, when on Monday and Tuesday night we'd have, 30, 40 games, something like that. So it'll be a short show. Not going to be a big, long one like usual. But, hey, let's start with some news here. Travis Steele, he was Xavier's basketball coach. He's out after 4 years. He went 70-50 in his 4 years as Xavier. They started off decent this year. And I don't know what happened in the last few weeks, but they just kind of tanked. I think it's probably had a lot to do with it. Anyway, he's out. Xavier's looking for a new basketball coach. If you can coach basketball, go fill out an application. Penn State, their athletic director, Sandy Barber, going to retire after 8 years. So congratulations to him, I guess. I mean, he says he's retiring. Who knows? He might be actually moving on to something else. You know how things work nowadays. Who knows? All right, so tourney has started. There's a game in progress right now. I was just watching it. Halftime, Colorado State is leading Michigan 29. Colorado State, their three-point shooting, they're just throwing it up over their head and it's going in the three-pointer. They are stale on offense for a while, but they're starting to pick up a little bit right before halftime. I'm sure in the locker room, Juwan Howard is going to let them have it. So anyway, that's your game right now. We got some more games coming up today. Baylor and Norfolk State fixing to tip off. I think Tennessee's playing Longwood here in about an hour. So it started, and let's enjoy it. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do these days in review. We'll go back a few days. Ivy League, we'll go back to Sunday. Ivy League Championship. Yale 66, Princeton 64. Swain from Yale, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Yale was 46% from the field. Princeton's, let me see if I can say this guy's name. I probably can't, but Buon. Oman. Anyway, he had a good game. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. You can't beat that. I know I couldn't do that shit. Princeton shot 41% from the field. Both those teams were even in three-point and free throw shooting in that one. A10 championship game. It's a pretty good game. Richmond 64, Davidson 62. It was actually a 1-point game at halftime. Gilead for Richmond, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, followed by Burton, who had 16 points, 12 rebounds. And for Davidson, it was Meninga. I think that's how you say it. 18 points, 5 rebounds. James behind him had 17 points, 5 rebounds. Richmond, 43% shooting from the field. Davidson was 37% shooting from the field. Both of them had close numbers in three-point shooting and free throw percentages. SEC championship game: Tennessee 65, Texas A&M 50. Vescovi for Tennessee, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. James, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. For A&M is Radford, 13 points, 6 rebounds, followed by Coleman III, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Tennessee, 39% shooting from the field. A&M was 31%. Being an Aggie fan, first of all, I was shocked they even got to this game. they started off good this year. Then they kind of fell off. I think they lost like 8 or 9 in a row. And then they got to the tournament. I thought, okay, they'll probably get past the first round and they'll meet up with somebody and they'll beat them. But the way A&M mowed through the conference, I was like, wow, they got a chance to be SEC champions. But then the game started and it was all over from the start. Tennessee just dominated them from the start. I don't know what A&M's deal was. That things went to their head. Hey, we can beat anybody. Or they just ran into a team that's a hell of a lot better than them. Who knows? But the Aggies had no answer for Tennessee. Tennessee could do whatever they wanted to A&M, and A&M just took it. So the Tennessee was actually up 14-0 before the Aggies finally scored. So anyway, like I said, I was surprised they even got there. Now, even if I wasn't an A&M fan, the way they went through that conference tournament, I would have said they need to be in. But, like we said, not everybody can get in. Sometimes your team gets hosed. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who feel your team should be in there, but they're not. They got hosed. But hey, I mean, they went to the NIT tournament, so it's something. It's better than NIT is better than going home and sitting for a few months. So got that going for us, and for some of you whose team's in the NIT. AAC Championship: Houston 71, Memphis 53. White Jr. for Houston, 20 points, 3 rebounds. 43% from the field, Houston was. They also shot 33% from three-point land, 68% from the free throw line. Duran for Memphis, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. They shot 43% from the field. They only shot 10% from the three-point range. 57% on free throws, which could be better, but anyway. Another good game, Big Ten Championship. Man, Iowa 75, Purdue 66. 3-point game at the half. Murray for Iowa, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Perkins behind him, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Ivy for Purdue, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Followed by Eddie, 12 points, 14 rebounds. Iowa shot 43% from the field. Purdue shot 42% from the field. Like I said, this is a great game, start to finish. Each team had an answer for the other. No matter what the other one did, the other one came back with an answer. It's like nobody really pulled ahead in a big lead. Till the end, finally, the last few minutes, Iowa started building a lead. And it looked like Purdue may have just been getting tired or wore out or whatever. But they hung with them for, I would say, percentage-wise, 90 to 95% of the game. Purdue and Iowa were neck and neck. So, classic Big Ten game, hell of a game. Glad I watched it. All right, so Monday. Usually it's what do they call Monday during the basketball season? Big Monday. I think it's Big Monday and Super Tuesday. Well, Big Monday there's no basketball. However, this leads into our next block of stuff. There were some baseball games, so we got a few baseball scores here. Let's see. Arizona 13, Pacific 8. Arizona had 11 hits in that game. Pacific only had 8. Maryland 5, Georgetown 1. Maryland had 8 hits in that game. Georgetown only had 3 hits in that game. Mississippi State 13, Binghamton 5. Mississippi State with 11 hits in that game. Binghamton with 9 hits in that game. Some of these other games, they didn't give any stats on them, which is, I don't know why. I mean, if you're going to do one, do them all. But anyway, Stetson 9, Maine 3, USC Upstate 8, Cincinnati 3. St. Mary's 9, Charleston Southern 5. Manhattan 6, St. John's 2. Butler 6, Western Illinois 3. Nebraska 6, Omaha 5. Battle of the Nebraska college system there. Poor Marshall. Ohio State beat them 14-2. And I wish there would have been stats because I would like to see. It seems like there's probably a few home runs in that game. But anyway, Elion 10, UNC Greensboro 4. SIU Edwardsville 13, Oakland 12. Pretty good battle there. Eastern Michigan 4, Ball State 2. Toledo 4, Akron 2. That was actually a double hitter. In the second games, Ball State 11, Eastern Michigan 8. Toledo 8, Akron 5. And California Baptist 10, UNLV 7. Wofford 19, Port Lafayette only 1. Man, ass whipping. Softball, we had some softball games. Clemson 1, Liberty 0. Florida 3, Mississippi State 0. Rider 8, East Carolina 0. Some tournaments here. Jayhawk Invitational, Wichita State 14, Iowa 3. I thought softball had a mercy rule. I don't know. Wichita State 9, Kansas 2. Kansas 8, Southeast Missouri State 0. George Mason 4, St. Bonaventure 1. George Mason 6, St. Bonaventure 2. St. Louis 9, Fordham 4. Fordham 5, St. Louis 3. They traded off there. Tennessee Tech tournament. Tennessee Tech 11, Bellarmine 3. Quinnipiac 3, Bellarmine 2. Indiana State 9, Quinnipiac 0. Tennessee Tech 7, Indiana State 4. Some more scores here. Alabama State 8, Florida A&M 4. Florida Gulf Coast 3, North Florida 1. Cleveland State 12, IUPUI 9. Cleveland State 1, IUPUI 0. Loyola Marymount 9, Columbia 1. UCSB tournament. Don't know, I guess it could be UC Santa Barbara tournament. I don't know. I've only found one score for it. Anyway, South Dakota State beat Manhattan 6-3. Saluki Invitational, Eastern Illinois 3, Northern Illinois 1. SIU Edwardsville 2, Northern Illinois 1. Southern Illinois 9, SIU Edwardsville 4. Howard 4, Bryant 0. Howard 5, Bryant 1. Not a good day for Bryant. Racer Classic, Evansville 7, Western Illinois 2. Western Illinois 0, Murray State 2, beat them. Alabama State 8, Florida A&M 4. Prairie View A&M 6, Grambling 1. Arkansas Pine Bluff 4, Southern 0. TSU 6, Alcorn State 2. That was softball and baseball for Monday. Tuesday, basketball started up again. Both NIT and NCAA tournament. So we'll start with the NIT and then we'll get on to the NCAA tournament. NIT on Tuesday, Vanderbilt 82, Belmont 71. This is a 1-point game at halftime. Wright for Vandy, 24 points, 7 rebounds. He was 10 for 15 from the field, 2 for 3 on his 3-point shooting and his free throws. Richard for Belmont, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 7 for 13 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3-point land, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Vandy was 47% from the field. Belmont was 45% from the field. Oklahoma 89, Missouri State 72. Gibson for Oklahoma, 28 points, 3 rebounds, 8 for 17 from the field. He made half his 3-point shots, and he made all of his free throws. 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Mosley from Missouri State, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 11 for 20 from the field. 3 for 8 when he shot 3-pointers, and 3 for 4 on his free throws. Oklahoma, 50% from the field. Missouri State, 41% from the field. VCU 90, Princeton 79. Baldwin Jr. for VCU, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 for 14 from the field. And Princeton, here's this guy's name I tried to mention a while ago. I couldn't. Try it again. But Buomoan. Anyway, yeah, good game again. 22.7 rebounds, 9 for 14 from the field. VCU was 58% from the field, where Princeton was only 49% from the field. North Texas 67, Texas State 63. McBride for North Texas, 24 points, 3 rebounds. Caesar for Texas State, 14 points, 4 rebounds. North Texas was 40% from the field. Texas State was 41% from the field. That game actually went into overtime, too. All right, little analysis on this one here. Texas A&M 74, Alcorn State 62. This game was tied at 27 at halftime. Radford for Texas A&M, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 8 from the field. Bruton for Alcorn State, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 for 18 from the field, and he made 3 out of his 5 3-point attempts. A&M, 42% from the field. Alcorn State 39% from the field. Game was tied at 27 at the half. When this game was going on, I was yelling at my TV, don't you dare lose this freaking game, because all the bitching you've been doing like the rest of us Aggie fans is going to make everything look bad. People are going to say, see, they shouldn't even have been in this tournament. And they probably still are now the way you played. So there it is. Thank God they didn't lose, but if they play like that again, yeah, they'll have a short time in the NIT. But anyway, thank God they didn't lose. Xavier 72, Cleveland State 68. Kunkel for Xavier, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 for 11 from the field. Hodge for Cleveland State, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 for 10 from the field, but 9 out of 10 on his free throw shooting. Xavier, 39% from the field. Cleveland State was actually 45% from the field. Oregon 83, Utah State 72. Utah State was actually leading this game by 4 at halftime. Harmon for Oregon, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 8 for 13 from the field. Ashworth for the Utes. Not for the Utes. Who is Utah State? Aggies, yeah. Ashworth for the Aggies, 20 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Oregon, 51% from the field. Utah State, 39% from the field. Washington State, 63. Santa Clara, 50. Roberts for Washington State, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 8 for 21 from the field, 7 for 16 when he shot 3-pointers. Williams for Santa Clara, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Washington State was 34% from the field. Santa Clara was 30% from the field. St. Bonaventure 76, Colorado 68. Attaway for St. Bonaventure, 17 points. He was 7 for 13 from the field, 3 for 5 when he shot 3-pointers. And Barthélemy for Colorado, 15 points, 2 assists. St. Bonaventure was 53% shooting from the field. Colorado was 43% shooting from the field. That was the NIT. 2 games for the NCAA tournament. You have to call them play-in games. Texas Southern 76, A&M Corpus Christi 67. Etienne for Texas Southern, 21 points, 5 rebounds. And Tennyson for Texas A&M Corpus Christi, 18 points, 4 rebounds. Texas Southern, 42% from the field. A&M Corpus Christi was 37% from the field. Indiana 66, Wyoming 58. Jackson Davis for Indiana, 29 points, 9 rebounds, 10 for 16 from the field. Meladondo for Wyoming, we've been calling his name all season. Seems like every game he's leading in points. Him or Ike, the other guy. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 for 16 from the field. Indiana, 42% from the field. Wyoming, 44% from the field. I wasn't sure who was going to win this game. It's really kind of a coin flip, but I saw Wyoming play a lot more than I saw Indiana. And Wyoming was a great team. They just didn't have it in this game. They just went out early, and shame for them because they had a hell of a season. I mean, they had a great team, but it is what it is. Huh? Okay, last night, start with the NIT. Dayton 74, Toledo 55. Holmes the second for Dayton, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 10 for 16 from the field. Milner Jr. for Toledo, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 8 for 14 from the field. Dayton, 52% from the field, but they shot 100% on their free throws. Pretty impressive. Toledo was only 35% from the field. So, all right, Virginia 60, Mississippi State 57. Gardner for Virginia, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 7 for 13 from the field. Smith for Mississippi State, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 9 from the field. Virginia 50% from the field, as was Mississippi State. They were 50% shooting from the field. Wake Forest 74, Towson 64. Walton for Wake Forest, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 for 11 from the field. Thompson for Towson. We said that plenty of times this season. Thompson for Towson, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 7 for 15 from the field. Wake Forest shot 49% from the field. Towson shot 35% from the field. SMU 68, Nicholls State 58. Weathers The Weathers boys, Marcus and Michael for SMU, both had 16 points. Marcus, I believe, is the one. He had 11 rebounds and Michael had 12. Or it could have been vice versa. Anyway, both had 16 points. One of them had 11 rebounds. One of them had 12 rebounds. So pretty good game for them. Carter from Nicholls State, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. SMU shot 40% from the field. Nicholls State, 35% from the field. Northern Iowa, 80. St. Louis, 68. Green for Northern Iowa, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Followed by Carter, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. And Jimerson for St. Louis, 20 points, 4 rebounds. Northern Iowa, 48% from the field. St. Louis was 42% from the field. Let's see. Florida, 79. Iona, 74. Castleton for Florida, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Followed by Fleming, 18 points, 5 rebounds. Iona's Junior Joseph, 18 points, 12 rebounds. Florida, 47% from the field. Iona, 46% from the field. Crazy seeing Florida in the NIT, isn't it? BYU, 93. Long Beach State, 72. BYU, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Loher was 9 for 11 from the field. Long Beach State's Murray, 24 points, 2 assists. BYU, 55% from the field. Murray for Long Beach State, was 33% from the field. 2 games in the NCAA side of it. Wright State, 93. Bryant, 82. Holden for Wright State, 37 points, 11 rebounds, 11 for 15 from the field, 14 for 16 on his free throw shooting. Kiss for Bryant, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Got some package coming to my door here. He was 9 for 17 from the field. BYU, 55% from the field. Murray, 30, or hang on. Okay, we're fixed now. Wright State, 93. Bryant, 82. Right, okay. Holden, 37 points, 11 rebounds, 11 for 15 from the field, 14, 16 from free throw. Okay, we got that. Kiss for Bryant, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 11 for 25 from the field. Wright State, 48% from the field shooting. Bryant, 44% shooting. That's what happens when you don't skip a line between games. Sometimes you screw up like that. And the last one was Notre Dame, 89. Rutgers, 87. Rutgers actually led this game by 5 at the half. Atkinson for Notre Dame, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 13 for 15 from the field. McConnell for Rutgers, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Followed by Harper Jr., 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Rutgers had a good game. They lost by 2. I mean, this shows it. Notre Dame, 51% from the field. And Rutgers was also 51% from the field. That's it. We got games going on right now. Going to have games tonight. We'll be back Sunday. We're going to go over tonight's games, Friday's games, Saturday's games. Probably not Sunday's games because I try to do the video on Sunday morning so I can spend the rest of Sunday watching sports or doing stuff around the house. Anyway, so enjoy the basketball. Like I said, a few more hours than tomorrow, and that's it. We're done. Weekend is here. So y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Be careful. And we will see you next time.